experience, they're being kicked out, and it's happening right now. Right? And it's estimated that more than 60 million jobs will be lost because of AI and robotics already in the next few years. So it is happening, and there is nothing that we can do to stop from this to happen. But here's the thing, right? When AI is going to take out a lot of jobs, there are also going to be rise of new jobs. New kind of opportunities will open up, and that is what we will optimize for today and tomorrow. Over the course of next 2 days, we will learn, or we will begin to learn how to get ready for the new jobs that are coming up, so that even if AI takes away the job that we already have, we are ready with the right skills so that we stay in that 20% bucket of people who don't lose jobs, right? That is my idea. That is our idea to put you guys into the bucket of these new jobs. Now, what are these new jobs going to look like? What you should level up against? It's very, very hard to guess what these new jobs would look like. But let me tell you one thing. As a founder, running almost 180 people company, my company is today easily worth, you can say close to 700 to 800 crores is the value of the company today that I run. I've seen some life already, right? And there's a reason why I personally do this session. While I don't teach in all the programs at Growth School, I considerably spend my time doing this session because it's very, very important. And I want to get this right? There will be rise of a lot of jobs, but it's very hard to guess what those are. But based on my experience and me speaking to a bunch of founders out there who are running billion-dollar companies, there's going to be rise of one role. And I want all of you guys to prep up for that role that's coming up. And that is called as an AI generalist. I want you guys to remember this word, take a screenshot, make this your profile picture if you guys want to win in this AI first world. You guys have to level up to become an AI generalist. And over the course of next couple of days, we're going to teach you how you can get started to become an AI generalist so that you are going to win in the AI first world rather than losing. So, AI generalists are those people who have the ability to solve problems using AI. These guys are very, very AI native. They understand everything about AI, how AI works, what are the AI models out there, what are the tools out there, and how can they implement or build using AI, build AI agents, build AI solutions. Using all this skill set, they can actually solve problems using AI. We humans are usually hired in a job. Why? And the future of jobs are going to be solving problems using AI. And that role is going to be called the AI generalist. So like I said, AI generalist is a full stack problem solver who has very deep understanding in AI models, understand which model, which tool, which application to use where, and can do it really, really well, and fundamentally can solve problems by building solutions in form of AI agents or AI products, all without writing a single line of code. Right? That is the future, and that is what an AI generalist is. And if you want to future-proof yourself, that is what I want all of you guys to level up for. How many of you guys want to become AI generalist? All the working professionals out there, me in the chat. If you guys want to learn how to become an AI generalist so that you can stay ahead, me or Boom in the chat, guys. Sorry, the chat was off. Perfect. I'm going to give you a full detailed roadmap so that you can get there. So have patience, have focus. Okay? Now, a core specialist. So far, people out there, right? The skill set used to look like this. Let's say this is someone in software engineering, right? A software engineer has a very high skill set on tech, while on other things like data, product design, marketing, and business management, they are like okay, right? They're not great at it. They're in a way okay with it. But an AI generalist is not only good with tech, but will also be good at data, product design, marketing, business management, finance, and everything around it. And how can one person be good at everything? By learning how to use AI to get stuff done. So, if you are someone with more than 10 years of experience, let me tell you this very, very frankly, this is the scariest time for all of you people, because you guys, the impact on you people have already started to happen. I don't know how many of you guys have more than 10 years of experience here, but the impact for you people have already started to happen. You see, there is about 20% people who have more than 10 years of experience here, right? The reason why this impact is happening is because you guys are expensive. You guys come with a lot of years of experience. As a result, you guys are expensive. And you know what? With AI coming into the picture, most of the experience that you have had, except for the business context, goes into waste because the way of doing things now is foundationally changing. So people don't have to spend a lot of money to afford you anymore. But there's still going to be roles for people with 10 to 20 years of experience. All that cumulative knowledge that you have built, right, that will still be useful. How? For you to evolve into an AI strategist. Because you still have to manage humans under you, right? And they need someone, companies need someone to manage humans under. At least the 20% of humans who will still have jobs. For them, they need managers. And for you to become that manager, right, you have to be an AI generalist yourself. If you're not AI native yourself, how can you manage a team of AI generalists under you? Because your job is fundamentally going to evolve into an AI strategist, a manager who will manage a lot of AI generalists out there. So you will become the manager of an AI generalist, but for that, you have to become an AI generalist first, or else you cannot manage these people. In fact, in terms of hiring also, right, when I'm looking at hiring senior people, if they are not extremely good with AI, I'm not hiring them because they will not be useful going forward. Very, very, very important. And you see all the layoffs that is happening in Google, Microsoft, and all those big companies is happening with people majorly in these two buckets. That is, people with more than 5 years of experience, 3 to 4 years of experience are the kind of people who are getting laid off because of AI today. And the reason is very simple, right? Even for people with 3 to 9 years of experience, which looks like a large bucket of people here, even you people, right? You guys probably will not be managing people, but your job will essentially become an AI generalist. You guys will be solving problems on a daily level in your job, and you will be managing and building a lot of AI agents. And for you to have these capabilities, you have to level up as an AI generalist, or else you won't be able to pull through. And finally, people with 1 to 3 years of experience, and also the students out there, right? For you guys, I feel it's the best time to be in. Because if you guys are AI native, if you guys know your way around AI, you guys will be paid much higher than most of the other peers. You guys can grow faster than everybody else. And most importantly, people looking for jobs, right? This will become like an unfair advantage for you people. I usually hire people closing my eyes if I know that they're AI native. And when I say AI native, I'm not talking about having the ability to use ChatGPT and write a poem on it. That is bullshit, right? That anybody can do. My dad can do that, right? I'm talking about having the ability to understand AI and solve problems using AI, right? But with that being said, no matter who you are, doesn't matter the years of experience you have, right? If you guys want to win in the AI first world, everyone needs to get started to becoming an AI generalist, because it's like learning alphabets all over the time, right? So companies have operated like this so far, right? There's a founder on the top and there are a bunch of people under them. If you see this is the one which is not dark. The one in the dark is usually the generalist, and the one in white, right, are usually the specialists. Companies have always hired a lot of specialists like CBO, CFO, CMO, and always there are a lot of people under each one of them. And there are very few generalists that companies hire. But that is fundamentally changing. It is changing to make it look something like this, where there's a founder on the top, and the founder eventually hires, or the entrepreneur eventually hires a lot of other generalists, because this generalist can do job of 5 people. Why would they hire 5 people instead? They'll hire one person who can do the job of 5. And under them, there could be a few specialists, and you can see this under each of them, there are a lot of AI agents and humans. This is why 80% of the jobs will be taken away, because most of the groundwork will be done by AI agents, which will be built by you people. And this shift is already happening, and I want you guys to be prepared to be able to get into this, right? But for working professionals out there, the biggest opportunity that I see is in consulting. If you're someone with more than 3-4 years of experience, right, there is this massive arbitrage that you have. If you have basic understanding of business and you have very deep understanding of AI, you guys at this point of time for the next 2 years, right, are very hard to be hired, because people can't afford to pay for the money that you can expect. Because when founders are looking for people like you, there are very few people. So you can command a much higher price. And I'm very sure it's going to get to a point where the demand of people like you is going to be so high that you can literally work for 5 companies at once. And you cannot work full time, right, for 5 companies at once. As a result, you can do consulting. I know so many people who have already started this. while even I know people have left their jobs, quite frankly, to become AI consultants and are making 5 times, 10 times the money of their salaries already. But it's not an easy journey. You guys will have to level up to become that. But I just want to talk about this massive, massive opportunity that is out there for working professionals. So all the working professionals out there, level up. You've started the journey today, show up tomorrow as well. AI generalist is your way to go. Now, quickly coming to the entrepreneurs, right? Quickly coming to entrepreneurs, once we have done it like 5 minutes, we'll jump into the solution, okay? All the entrepreneurs out there, you know what the future of teams are going to look like. It doesn't have a lot of people. It actually has a lot of people who are AI savvy and AI agents. Now, for you to sit in the top and manage a bunch of people and AI agents most efficiently, if you're not an AI generalist yourself, if you don't know how to play with AI yourself, there is no freaking way you can win in this game. So if you're an entrepreneur out there, if you're an AI native entrepreneur who understands AI better than 99% of the entrepreneurs out there, the amount of unfair advantage you have is unprecedented. And I can tell this for a fact because I've been a founder myself, right? 4 out of 5 employees of yours are going to be AI agents. And if you don't know how to manage AI, there is no way you can win in the world of AI, right? So you can also see the billboards in San Francisco, right? Where there are billboards saying stop hiring humans, hire AI agents. That's happening already. And honestly, there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur. I'm so excited every day as we are building because it's an incredible time. The reason is the time that it used to take to come up with an idea to launch a product, launching a product to make first $1 million in revenue, first $1 million in revenue to becoming a unicorn has considerably come down. And you can scale up really fast because of AI. It doesn't matter the kind of business you're running. That is, you could be a consultant or a freelancer to running a late stage company with 500 plus employees. It doesn't matter who you are. And you know what? A lot of entrepreneurs tell me, Vaibhav, I don't have the time to learn. Well, you don't have an option, my friend. Do you want to win or you want to lose? That's the only option you have. If you want to win, become an AI native person by becoming an AI generalist. Doesn't matter the kind of companies you're working at, running as well. Product, service, software, traditional business, consulting, freelancing, doesn't matter. Become AI native. This will be the best thing, best advice that you would have ever received. And in fact, Sam Altman basically said something which is mind-blowing, right? He says this is the era of building a $1 billion company as a single person. Hear this out.
Smaller teams, thanks to these tools and these technologies, you can be able to do so much more. Is that a trend you're seeing from the startups growing around y'all in Cerebral Valley?
We're going to see 10-person billion-dollar companies pretty soon, like billion-dollar valuations. And the thing that in my little group chat with my tech CEO friends, there's this betting pool for the first year that there's a 1-person billion-dollar company.
Highly performant.
This is happening, guys. With AI, you heard Sam Altman say it, not me.